Hello fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today it is this asymmetric off shoulder top that I'll be making. All right, so if this is what you're interested in, please like the video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Now let's start with the calculation, which is the measurement. Now I'm working with shoulder 16, bust 38, waist 30, hip 40, half length 16, and blouse length 20. Looking at it, you can see it's a hanging top. Okay, so my shoulder I divided by 2, bust, waist, and hip I divided by 4. My half length I did not add anything. All right, now when you divide, whatever it gives you, you do not add anything to it. Why? The fabric in question, for you to make this dress, it has to be a stretchy fabric. You can see it is fitted. Okay, on the waist it is fitted, on the bust it's equally fitted. So the fabric you're using to sew this, it has to be a stretchy fabric. All right, for you to achieve this. So the first thing you do is, you get your paper, you fold. Now what do you fold? You fold using the highest measurement. According to our calculation, the hip, which is hip 40 divided by 4, gives us 10. All right, that is the highest calculation. All right, so but watch what I will fold. I will be folding 13. You can fold 13, you can fold 14. Now another thing is you can equally fold up to 15, but know that whatever you're folding, it should not be less than 10, which is the highest measurement. So you can see once you fold, the first thing, mark your shoulder. That is what I'm marking. I'm working with shoulder 8 according to the calculation. All right, then you place your tape this way. All right, the next thing you need to mark is your armhole depth. Yes, now your armhole depth can be 8, it can be 8.5, at most 9, depending on the size of the person. But for this video, I'm working with 8, and I've marked my half length, which is 16, equally. Okay, so with the tape still the way it is, you mark your blouse length. All right, once you mark your blouse length, you add 1 inches to it. Now this is a stretchy fabric. Okay, so you just need a small folding added down, so 1 inches is enough. That is what I added. Then you get your rule and connect this, connect it properly well. All right, so it will be completely clear. We equally connect it down, the same thing. Good. Now, having gotten the basic line, these are the 3 basic lines: your armhole depth, which is your bust, your half length, which is your waist, and your blouse length, which is for your hips. So you go ahead, come to this first line here, which is the B part or the bust part, mark the same 8. Use your ruler and connect it straight. Use your rule and connect it straight. All right, now once you've connected it straight, you start marking out your calculation. Bear in mind, we did not add any allowance to this. Okay, so first let's label it out. This is our shoulder, and this is B, our bust. This is waist, all right, which is a half length. All right, then this is our hip, which is blouse length. All right, now having indicated them all out, the next thing you need to do is start marking. First, we'll start with the bust. Remember I said earlier we are working with a stretchy fabric. Do not add any allowance. So I marked 9.5, which is my accurate bust measurement. Do not add any allowance. The same thing on the waist. I mark 7.5, which is the accurate. Now on the hip, I'm marking 10, which is the accurate. All right, then I'll take rule and connect. Do not add anything. No sewing allowance, no dart allowance, no zip allowance, nothing should be added to the calculation, to the measurement. You are marking accurately. accurate bust measurement, accurate waist and hip without any addition, nothing. All right, while you're working with a stretchy fabric. Yes, you are working with a stretchy now. After you mod this part, if you have this sharp effect like this, I usually like to take it off because our waist is not like this. Our natural waist, natural body is not like this. Okay, so you just take this French curve and connect it back this way. This is better, way more better. Okay, so this is, you can either go this way, but for me, because this top did not get to the hip, all right, I will just take the waist measurements, measure it. You can see it's giving me about 9. I'll come down here and mark the same thing. What I'm trying to say is the measurement for this hip, the where the H is, should be the same with the waist, because the dress itself did not get to the hip, and secondly, it is a stretchy fabric. It is fitted, and the fabric in question is stretchy. So good, it has to be straight. Let your waist be straight. Forget about that curve. All right, but if you decide to go that way, it's still okay. Maybe while testing it, you can always shape it out. All right, so haven't gotten this, we are almost there. Haven't gotten to this extent. The next thing is to curve our armhole, just the same way we curve armhole. Half inches in, then you curve. All right, you see that is our armhole. Now after that has been done, we need to determine our neck width. Now looking at this dress, you can see the other side, the part that has shoulder is close to the neck. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. All right, for me, 3.5 I will be working with. If you think 4 is better, let me know in the comment section. What neck width do you think will go perfectly for you? If you still think the word I'm using is perfect, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so I went for 3.5, which is my neck width. After marking that, you need to slant your shoulder by 1 inches. Okay, you mark it for shoulder. So you mark it for your shoulder. Okay, then you slant. Yes, you slant it the way we slant our shoulder. All right, then this is our 3.5. Remember that. Now what next? We need to mark. This is the part you will be cutting out. This side alone, it will not exceed here, or it can go 1 inches below. In case you can go 1 inches below, but it shouldn't exceed the 1 inches or 2 inches. You cut the rest. All this part will be cut out. Okay, so all these parts will be cut off. Okay, let's start with the down. The down will be cut off. Now watch. All right, we cannot, if you make mistake in cutting, you will not get it right. So watch what I'm cutting and where I stopped. Though by the time we get to the end of the video, you understand why I stopped where I stopped. All right, now this is it. Okay, then you can cut straight or you go this way that I just did now. All right, now our front pattern is ready. All right, this is it. Once you've gotten to this level, the next thing, we need to open it up. Okay, we need to open it up. Good. Now I think I need to turn this. Let's turn it this way so you'll be able to see every damn thing I'm doing. All right. Now, having turned this way, I think the first part, any of the parts can be used, but for this video, placing it the way it is, I think the left hand side, I will be starting with that. That is where I've marked already. All right. Now, and the first thing we'll be working on is getting our final shoulder. Now, we have taken 3.5. What is left of your shoulder? Do you want it? Determine what you want. For me, I'm going for 3. You can go for 2.5. You can go for 3. You can go for 4. But I went for 3. That is what I marked now. Okay. From that end of neck width, I'll use French curve. You can see how I connected the armhole back. Why? So I don't have the other shoulder should not go off the shoulder. Okay, so I recurved the armhole. So what is left is for me to cut. All right, now I've gotten the shoulder I need. I'll just use my scissors and cut. Watch my cutting. Almost done. Yes, cutting done. Then the next thing is to slant our shoulder. Stop. All right. Now once you have this, the best thing to do as a beginner is transfer the bust line to the other part. Okay, before you do any other thing, you need to measure which is 8. You saw where the 8 is. Okay, you come here. Remember, this is our center. This is our center. You place the 8, which is our shoulder, indicates the shoulder. We're trying to transfer from the shoulder to the bust to other side too. Straight. Now from the center front, I measured the shoulder, which is 8. I turned it this way too. Mark the bust. Let it have the same line. Okay. Now after you have marked it this way, you have this. You get your French curve. We have marked the B part of it, connected it. Now remember, this is shoulder 8. From here to here gave me 8, which is my shoulder. All right. So you get your French curve, but before you do that, mark what is your bust measurement. You mark it. So when you place your French curve, you curve it properly the way it should be. All right. Now we have curved our armhole. Okay, our armhole is curved. What next? We'll start from here and measure. You either measure 3 or 3.5 or 4. It all depends on the size of the person and the width. So having done that, we've marked our bust, marked the 3. The first one is 3, the second one is 3.5. Whichever one you choose is your choice. Then you take your rule from you can see now we are making it asymmetric. We are making it one hand. Okay, you connect it, connect the 3, connect the 3.5. Okay, once you have done this, looking at this thing, if we should go this way, it will be choky. All right, it will be choky. Let's check the neck depth. You see this? The neck depth is small. The neck depth is small. Normal neck depth is 3. Alright, so for the neck depth, you choose the neck depth you want. You either take 3 or 3.5. Now, let me know in the comment section which is the best. I'm going for 3, which is the first one. Alright, if you think 3.5, then you use your French curve and connect it. Now, the depth of your neck is matter of choice. It can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 4.5. Let me know the best you think will go very well. Then once you place it, you equally use this part of the French curve and connect it back. Connect it, okay? I haven't curved that. So, I haven't gotten that. You can see it. From here, you measure. You can go for 2, you can go for 3, whichever one is your choice, okay? If you want 2, fine. If you want 3, fine. Whatever you want is your choice. Then you connect it straight. Connect the upper part straight. Connect the down part straight, okay? Now, if we still have much paper, you keep connecting it straight to the length you want. Then from here, you curve. So once you curve, extend the armhole. That is an extension. It can be 1.5. Watch what I did. You see, that is 1.5. Okay, let's take this back. Let's take this back. Good. If you want it more, it's matter of choice. Like, if you want it lesser, it is possible. It is matter of choice. Okay, maybe you want it like 1 inches below the armhole. It is okay. So let's just mark 1 inches. Maybe if you think this one is too big, that is 1. Then you curve. Let your curve join back to 1 inches. Okay. Now, once you have curved it, the next thing is for us to cut. Well, this is the part. This part will be cut off. So, you get your scissors and you cut. So guys, if you have any question, please drop it on the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. All right, that is it. Asymmetric top. Now watch the cutting. So you cut. You see how I did the cutting? I still have armhole small left. That is how you cut. Now once you have this, all you need to do is place it and get another pieces of it, double it. The front and back is the same in width, everything. All you have to do place it on the fabric or on another pattern paper and cut. Now guys, let's check and see if what I'm doing is actually working. All right, for us to check, I have to get another piece cut, then tie it and see if it gave us what is on the picture. Let's see if it is giving. If it is not, let me know, please. Let's know if it is giving us. So this is how you do it. Now, if you look at the top very well, the dropping is long. The dropping is up to 20 inches. Okay, so the longer you want it, the longer you cut. And two ways of achieving this. If you watch the first one that I cut, you can see that the sleeve, that tieable part is short. All right, you can see. So you can make yours to be short. How do you extend it? You get band and attach to the short, it will be longer. It is attachable, it is equally cut all through. All right, so I'm cutting the side. The next is the so you can see where I'm cutting. Now, where I stopped now, if you don't have enough, you can attach, the band can be attached. Maybe get one of the pieces, attach it. The why, you see why how I place that rule? All right, you can extend yours through this way by attaching it there. But if you don't want it that way, watch how I will cut. You see how I'm extending it. Now, how long can my extension be? It can be up to 20, 25. It's matter of choice and style. All right. But this particular one on this hand is between 15 to 20 inches. Okay. So this is it. You can see that. So you start cutting. The upper part is out. The next thing is to start. Watch where I started. You can see the extension. Remember I told you you can either cut it this way or you cut it the first pattern way and add. The dropping you can attach is attachable. So whichever one you use, it's okay. Then you go for the down. So this is out. Now you can see what I did, the cutting I did. Okay. Do not forget to send in your questions. I look forward to it. Now let's check and see if our style is giving. If our pattern is giving what is on the board, what is on the style we are making. Like I usually say, if your fabric or your pattern paper, when cutting, it is not like it should, then it will not be so on the fabric. So looking at this way, you already know it is giving. I personally know it is giving. All right. So let me try and see if I can tie this. You can see the shorter part, you add band to it to extend. The longer part, you can leave it. Whichever way you choose to, achieve this in this length is your choice. You can see it is giving. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. I appreciate. So that is it. All right. That is how it looks. asymmetric one hand or option